Lionel Messi left PSG to join US MLS side Inter Miami. He scored the match-winning goal on his debut in the last seconds of the game.
Messi!
Incredible. He's a World Cup winner, holder of endless accolades. He might be the world's best living footballer.
But here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Who is the best player in the world? Perhaps his moments for infinity. The little boy from Rosario, Santa Fe, Lionel Messi, has conquered his final peak.
Yet there's a missing piece in his illustrious career, South America's most prestigious club football tournament.
Messi scores!
Messi was born in Argentina and started playing there, but he's never won and never even played in the Copa Libertadores. Why? And could he still? Let's see. Born in Rosario, Argentina, Messi was encouraged to take up football by his grandmother. His trademark celebration, pointing to the sky, is his homage to her. At just 4 years old, he started playing for local amateur side Grandoli, often competing against kids much older than himself. A professional career was inevitable. But Rosario is a city of two teams, Newell's Old Boys and Rosario Central. Newells is the side that has given the world Marcelo Bielsa, Mauricio Pochettino, Ever Banega, Maxi Rodriguez, and many others. Maradona played there for a season. Messi was a Newells fan. He joined their youth setup at 6. He played there for 6 years, scoring nearly 500 goals for a nearly unbeatable youth squad, La Máquina del 87. In English, the Machine of 87, with 87 referring to the year that most of the players, including Messi, were born. They destroyed opponents locally and across the continent. They'd scored 10, 12, 15 goals a game. Their goalkeeper would just sit down and watch. Messi was at the heart of it all. But after just a few years at the Newell's Old Boys Academy, Messi's football future, which had seemed so bright, came under threat. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. His treatment was expensive. For a while, the steel company where Messi's father worked helped to cover the costs. According to later interviews with Messi, Newells promised to pay part of the treatment costs, and they did, but only for a while. Still, Messi kept playing football. He got better. He attracted attention from other clubs. River Plate scouted him. Messi idolized River Plate midfielder Pablo Aimar. Plenty of young South American footballers looked up to Aimar and his effortlessly brilliant playmaking. So Messi tried out for River Plate. He went to Buenos Aires to play a handful of games for the River Academy. When Newells heard that the youngster could move to River, they tried to retain him, but despite their efforts to do so, Messi's future lay elsewhere. Barcelona, the big Spanish club, had scouted Messi's brief stint with River. They flew him to Spain. In one of the youth scout-friendly training matches, Messi was so good that halfway through, the Barcelona youth staff had to change the lineups so as to balance the two teams out. Messi was a goal-scoring machine even then. So, Barca settled the 14-year-old Messi in Spain and prepared him for a future with the Barcelona senior side. While River missed out on signing Messi, Messi would meet Pablo Aimar, his childhood idol, again. They worked together later because Aimar was the assistant manager for Argentina when they won the World Cup in 2022. So, to the first question, why didn't Messi play in the Copa Libertadores? Simply because he was too young. By the time he'd left Argentina for Spain, he was only 14 years old. But there's another question that is even more intriguing. Could Messi return to South America one day to play in the Copa Libertadores? Is it possible? Lots of veteran South American football greats who've played in Europe or other nations are moving back home. There are plenty of past examples, like Pablo Aimar himself, who returned to River after an international career, but there are plenty of recent ones too. Luis Suarez, one of the best Uruguayan players of his generation, started out at Nacional in Uruguay. Then he moved to Europe and last year returned to Nacional.
Thousands of fans welcome Suarez back to the club where he started his career in 2005.
Today he's playing for Brazilian club Grêmio. But there are plenty more too. Lucas Moura, Arturo Vidal, Diego Godin, David Luiz, the list goes on. It's their love of their home, their love of their teams, the love of their youth, the love of football, and often the desire to win a Copa Libertadores that drives them. So, after his time at Inter Miami and in the USA, where football is on the rise, could Messi go back to Argentina? He has strong ties with and deep love for the country of his birth and childhood. Could he play in the Copa Libertadores? Could he win the trophy? Messi is still a Newells fan by blood and by family. When he gets talking about football, he talks about one team, an attacking team with a high defensive line. Is he talking about Pep Guardiola's Barcelona? No, he's talking about the Newells machine of '87, that invincible youth side. Messi has said many times that if he ever plays in Argentina again, he'll play for Newells. Now, he might not come back to South America at all, but Messi and Argentina are inseparable. Messi and South America are inseparable. Wherever Messi goes, he brings attention. If Messi returns to South America and joins a side that plays in the Libertadores, it would just add to the brilliance of the contest. He would attract even more attention to the Copa Libertadores, a competition that's already growing, and a competition that's worth watching.